Hello, it's Sarah Graves, and welcome to the Daily Dose of Inspiration and Practices, designed to awaken the leader within to make sovereign choices and live into wholeness. We do this every day at 11:15 for 5 short minutes, and then it's on YouTube and Facebook forever. Janet Harvey is on a plane, our CEO of inviteCHANGE. I am Sarah Graves, Director of Relationships. And today our word is bravery. There are so many thoughts and history and synonyms for bravery. A lot of times bravery is conjoined with courage, and yet they are different. Bravery is the act, it's the means and the end. And courage is the feeling to face the fear and overcome the fear. Here's a quote from Bruce Barton that really caught me out of the thousands of quotes on bravery. "Nothing splendid has ever been achieved except by those who dared believe that something inside of them was superior to circumstance." And this is something that we teach at inviteCHANGE, is when I am living from the inside out, from what is true, from my essence and from who I am, then circumstance, no matter how fearful or scary or filled with change that could be, I am true to my essence, and I tap into my bravery, and I take the action. I make the choice and go after it. When I was a little girl, I would come to my dad with something that was way bigger than I could even conceive. I might be nervous or scared, afraid. And I remember he would look down at me and sit down and say, "Sarah, be bigger than the situation." And when I was younger, I don't know that I really got what he meant. But as I've gotten older, I realized that who I am as an individual is bigger than the single situation. And that when I tap into my essence and tap into what is really infinite resource, whether it's my community or my partner or the team I work on, there's so much resource to support me. And I feel brave. I feel that I can tackle those things that I'm afraid of. When I was younger, I was in a workshop, and our instructor asked us to look at what were the things in our life that we were afraid of. And then on another column, what did we want? And then we prioritized that. And there were 2 things specifically that I was so afraid of, but I realized in the want column that I really, really wanted them. And I was tired of being afraid, and I was ready to be brave. I was ready to make the move. One of the stories that I've read about bravery is that you have to be willing to fail. You have to be willing to fall flat on your face. And what happened for me was one of the things that I wanted to do was learn how to ski. Now, mind you, I'm 5'11", I was 35 years old, and I'm learning a sport that a lot of people learn as children. So was I willing to fail? Well, I think I thought that I wouldn't fail, but was I willing to fall flat on my face? I did it all day long. And fortunately, my girlfriend and I laughed and laughed and laughed, and by the end of the day, I was skiing down the mountain at Lake Tahoe, well, the bunny slopes. But I was able to face my fear and be brave and have what I want. And so if there's a practice that I would offer today, is to shift your focus ever so slightly away from the fear or away from the danger or the risk, and ask yourself, what is it that I want? What do I want? And what do I want more than holding on to my fear? And then tap into your bravery, claim it, declare it, and think about what actions you may want to take, what choices to support and reinforce what it is you want. With each step, you will get closer to what it is you want and start the practice of living from bravery and claiming and declaring it. One of my favorite quotes I'll leave you in closing, and that is, whatever you can do or dream, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope to see you in the future. This is Sarah Graves, being the cause of life on purpose for all. Have a great day and a wonderful weekend.